With all new price predictions for tomorrow, which is Thursday. Let's go over it straight into it. Like and follow the video. So we're going to talk about Nvidia first. Nvidia did have a nice green day today. Nice good push on Wednesday. So we're going to take off the smaller resistance level for Nvidia. We have our next area of resistance right around 190.35. We're looking for that to break. I'm looking for some calls tomorrow on Nvidia. And we also have a new support on Nvidia as well, right around 185.65. So we're looking for Nvidia to break all-time highs, looking for calls. We want to make sure we continue this strength. And as long as we stay above this support area, I think Nvidia could have that strength and push up above that 191.05-ish area, which should be pretty strong. And then let's go over AMD. AMD had a very big push. AMD hit new all-time highs above the 226.70s, above the 227.30s. That is what we were kind of waiting out for, especially once it broke this resistance area of 215.80. That was the time I was looking out for some decent calls. I did not play it, by the way. I didn't play it. It kind of moved a little too late for me. Because I pretty much stopped watching the market. Market was kind of slow today, but a very good push above the all-time highs, and we are having that rocket movement. I am looking for AMD to really continue off this movement. I don't think it's done just yet. So what I would do for AMD is, because this is what we've been waiting out for, we do have a new support area on AMD. Right around 216.40 will be our support area. There is no resistance since it is at all-time highs, and we're looking for AMD to really push up above like 250, maybe even higher if it really has that beautiful run. So still looking for calls. The next time we have a decent pull down, I think that might be time to low back calls up for it to continue rocketing. And then tomorrow, if it keeps the strength, I might play calls on it as well. It is showing pretty strength. And then I want to update SMCI, showing strength as well, breaking resistance areas at 58.15. We do have a new support of SMCI right around 55.70, and we have that resistance right around 58.15. But I also want to update a secondary area of resistance on SMCI right around $60.15. That if SMCI breaks that, I think SMCI could push up into the high 60s. So we're looking out for some decent areas. As y'all know, SMCI has kind of been a little range bound in here, and it might be finally time for SMCI to push up. So looking for some shares and also potential calls. Just make sure you guys join the Discord, first in that description. Like today we did about 6% on Amazon. You can see the plays that I did all this week have not lost a play on scalping wise almost 2 weeks. First in the description, make sure you join 𝐴𝐶𝐵𝐞 to really see all these plays live. So looking out for that of SMCI. AVGO still kind of stalled. It is testing resistance, so I think some calls on AVGO for tomorrow for some swings, because we have 344.85. I am looking out for some calls tomorrow. Very Pacific calls too. 336.75 is a support, but we're looking for AVGO to kind of push up. I have a target on AVGO of about the 355s, and then we'll see if AVGO can make it up to like the all-time high-ish area. Also, TSM is breaking resistance. Looking for TSM to break the all-time highs tomorrow and push above 307.30. So looking for calls on that tomorrow as well. Semiconductor space is really pushing good right now. Let's go over Tesla. Tesla is still kind of just wiggling around. No real big movements. Still same resistance levels, same support. Nothing much I do in Tesla right now with the movement that it's been doing. Just kind of slow. So I'll wait for it to get some more movements. And then Palantir. Still support 178.30. We have resistance around 186.80. Still has not broken that. Still showing some resistance. So we still need to break the area. That I'm looking for some bigger calls on Palantir to go up past the 190s. So Palantir is pretty much the same thing. Sofi has some strength. Broke that first resistance level. Has some selling pressure. So we will go over our second resistance level, which is around 28.50. And then we have another secondary area of resistance, which is right around 29.55. So a couple resistance in this areas that could slow it down before reaching up into the 31s. Support is the same as well, but watch out for that. Of SoFi, we still want some strength of SoFi. Still bullish on it, looking for higher prices. Let's go. So ARM broke resistance as well. ARM looking like it wants to push, trying to get to all-time highs, trying to get to our target of 170. Broke that resistance level pretty much perfect of the 162's 80. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch the resistance level to the next resistance area, which is right around 168.20, and then target is above 170. So ARM looks good for it to continue pushing. We'll be checking that in the morning. You also have like net, which is kind of slow. Nothing real big on net right now. You have like CrowdStrike that also broke resistance, hit our target of the 509s, 510s. Next resistance area that we're looking out for on Crowd is right around 512.70. Your support on Crowd is around 490.65. And then we're looking for crowd to break above the 520s, which will be like the all-time high push. Looking for calls on crowd tomorrow to really continue that strength run. So I think that should be good for the crowd movements. Apple still pretty slow, testing resistance, same levels on Apple. If you did want to put another closer support on Apple, that'll probably be around 256.60. Still looking for Apple to have strength and break all-time highs. Smaller resistance right around 258.51. Hit that perfect today, but I am looking for calls tomorrow. Meta, no real big movements. If Meta breaks that resistance at 725.05, looking for a bigger reversal on Meta to really continue pushing up. So that's really like the kind of the only thing I'm looking at for Meta. I did want downside, but I'm just kind of waiting because it hasn't really moved for these past 3 days. And then we have Amazon. Amazon broke some targets, hit resistance levels. We had a lot of targets today. It's just Amazon was one of the ones we scalped, but it was just kind of slow in the morning. But we did hit our targets. Nice push off for, I'm telling you, today we would have probably made over 50% if the market wasn't slow in the morning. But you take what you can get and keep it pushing. So we have support on Amazon right around 221.65. And that is about it. I'm actually looking for Amazon to continue this strength. If it can try to continue the strength tomorrow and actually push up into like the 228s, that's a possible call option play that I'm looking out for on the Amazon front. And then gold did have extra push today. No new play on gold, but we do have a new support area right around 336.35. But I don't see a new buy just yet on gold. It is having some selling pressure after hours, so we might get a pull down. That pull down might lead to that next buy of a swing on gold. That'll be very big. And then silver as well. We took some profits off silver. We did have silver. Silver opened up higher today. I'm also looking for some more silver for some more calls. So what we want to do is we could take this resistance level off that has been broken. Looking for silver to continue the strength. Our new support of silver is right around 43.70 as well. But yeah, still looking for the commodities kind of continue that strength. Oil still pretty slow. Nothing really new on the oil front, at least not right now. If we go to the health sides, him is stuck between two resistance areas. The next resistance level is around 58.80. Looking for him to kind of break out of here and continue to the 62s. It's not really a play that I would do with him, but I am looking for it to continue that strength. And then new support is probably around 55.40. Eli Lilly has some red today. Resistance 850.85. Once it breaks that, I'm looking for Eli Lilly to push up into the high like 880s to 890. So that's all I'm kind of looking out for Eli Lilly's potential calls. I'm not ready just yet, but that might be tomorrow. You also have a support around 844.15 that we want Eli Lilly to stay above for those calls to kind of work. And then UNH, we already have calls on UNH, and long-term shares, so we're pretty much chilling on it. It is still good for long-term shares of UNH. I think UNH will be well over 700. So still some pretty big gains on UNH that can be had. It broke its shorter-term resistance. So we'll take that resistance level off. New resistance on UNH is around 401.80. Support 359.70. Pretty much it for the health side, keeping the video a little shorter. Banks are dropping. JPM's coming down to the target area that I was assuming around 302. So it did have a nice pop down. Other than that, there's really not much else to do in the bank area besides that little pull down. All the banks are kind of slow. Bank of America has new support. I would say around 49.60. You also have like Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley's. They're all kind of pulling down. So nothing big on the banks. Even the airlines, American Airlines, UAL Airlines, Delta Airlines as well. Pretty slow. Nothing on the airlines. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Nice short video that I wanted to post for today. Just went over some of the bigger names. Market was a little slow. Make sure y'all just keep the focus, keep the consistency. Make sure you guys join the team. First in the description. Oh, did we go over Intel? Oh yeah, Intel. Still waiting for it to break the resistance. 38.20. Looking for some bigger plays on Intel in that front. And then Lyft. Yeah, nothing on with Lyft. I went in Uber in the video before this one. Make sure you watch that. And then Open. Same levels on Opens. Probably the same levels on CRWV actually broke resistance. So next resistance on CRWV is right around 142.35. I'll watch out for that. If that breaks, looking for strength on CRWV to push around the 155. That might be a possible buy in my opinion. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Went over some of the bigger names. Nice quicker video today since y'all had 2 videos today. Make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe if you are new. And always remember, no trade based on the bar. So anything is educational purposes only. So do not trade anything you see or hear in the video. I will catch you guys in that next one. And also watch Palantir to that resistance level 2, getting very close.